I gotta get ready to go to bed, so I want to make my video. But check this out. First of all, before I start my little rant, I listen to a lot of talk show hosts. I do. And they speak the truth, and I really believe they're serious about what they do and what they talk about the topics they bring up. And I learned so much. I learned so much. But look like in the last 8 months, it don't matter because the president is still doing what he want to do. Period. And he say, I ain't giving you the Mueller report. You ain't getting the Mueller report. I don't see nobody doing nothing about it. They said what they say they're gonna do. Subpoena, whatever they're gonna do. You still ain't got them papers. Uh, they run in the White House. And it's not funny. And they causing all this little disturbing. And we geek too, because we've been wanting to use them new guns and all that. They're causing so much disturbing among the lower people, the White House administrative. Meanwhile, a lot of the big stuff don't even get talked about. I don't hear nothing about a lot of the big stuff. Other countries, a lot of us not really even concerned about it. But that ain't what I wanted to talk about. But I listen to a lot of this stuff. This gonna take God. This gonna take God right here, because we have men doing what they want to do, and they continue to go. We continue to complain. We continue to entertain or whatever, and talk about it and call different numbers and listen to other people talk. But we have to see what's going on. Anytime you talking about, hey, I'm ready to start a war, I'm ready to start shooting, losing it or whatever, not thinking about the consequence that was going to happen to you. And probably at that moment, so angry, you really don't care. You ever notice that when someone goes out and kill a group of people, two things wind up happening in them. They either wind up dead themselves, which is probably a suicide mission, and the Europeans, the white folks, y'all know it's the truth. Like to say, that's what the other people do in the other countries. Are you willing to do time for years away from your niece, your nephew, mom, Paul, children, your son, daughter? For what? For what? And meanwhile, while all this getting against us, because there was a man now, even the country person can say that. Jeffrey will understand that when he said, "Oh, you know what? I bet I can get you and Betty Joe. I bet you I can get Betty Joe and Susan fighting. And I ain't got to throw a punch. I ain't gonna even have to shoot. I just can get them. I know how to geek them up, get them fighting each other." Putin said that. And it's happening. And it's been happening for years. Now, here's what I wanted to get to. That teacher. That teacher that's supposed to be under fire. Under fire for saying to the students, I'm assuming, no, it's true, I'm pretty sure, said to her students, more likely have to be European. Just like we African descendant, you all are Europeans. You all come from Europe. See, you don't want to face yourself, but you all come from Europe, from the cold part. You know you did now, because the Native Americans, tell the truth, were here already in the United States. That's another story, though. So you Europeans. I don't know why you don't even like to call your own self European. Not only did you take away uh, the Africans' identity. No wonder you're going around here talking about I got to take a DNA. You just took away your own. You've been lying to yourself for so long. I'm white. That you forgot, wait a minute. White is not a nationality. It's not a culture. White is not a culture. Europeans are culture. Asians are culture. Africans and Nigerians, those are cultures. Not white. Not white. Not white America. European. That's ain't what I want to talk about though. That teacher, she said to those students, I don't know if they're having a lesson or what, your ancestors had killed millions. I forgot what the title was. Millions blacks, millions Africans, your ancestors. She said this. Otherwise, she was teaching. I think she was teaching. She told the kids, your ancestors, your people, your great-great-grandmother, your great-great-granddaddy, whoever it is, killed millions of African or millions of Indian. I don't know, but it's the truth. And you know why she under fire? Let me turn this down. You know why she under fire? You bunch of crybabies. You bunch of crybabies. You know why she under fire? It's because she said those words. See, you all been teaching the very same way. The same word, the same meaning. But you all ain't been saying it like that. You've been saying the slaves came here. You might, in some books, you might say the Spain brought them. You might say that, but majority of the time, what it is, you wants to us to forget, and you all to forget, because you can't face it. Your ancestor. It's too hard for you to face. Number one, it's still going on, and you don't want to look at the man in the mirror and face yourself. You don't want to face yourself. Because the day you can face yourself and look yourself in the mirror and face yourself and say whatever it is, especially this on this topic, there's a healing come about. There's a healing come about. I'm telling you. She ain't said nothing. You all said that you all, the Europeans, white people, brought the slaves here. The European stole the slaves. Unless y'all never want y'all children to learn that. Y'all want to keep that from your children. You want pretty the words of, she said it in the hood way. That's all. She said it frankly and plainly. The same thing you all been saying in your own books. Put them in the public schools. Your own books. Pictures of the ships. Help directed movies on this. What did she say? What did she say wrong? That your own books is the way you don't like the way she said it. Because you can't face yourself. You got to pretty it up. The Africans were caught. How the heck did y'all say it? She shouldn't be under fire. But one day you're going to face yourself. You're going to face yourself. Because you keeping it going. You keeping it going. Petty the little man against the little man. She said what your own book said. She said what your own book said. That white folks had put black folks, since you don't want to call yourself European, into chain and beat them. Made movies of it. Now what that mean? Isn't that their descendants? Or you denying your own descendants now? Are you that crude? Perhaps so. Perhaps so.